Morning.
Good morning, Krishna.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Very early day. Started at 4 a.m. today. Very good. Good morning, sir. Just waiting for everyone. Let us get started in 2 minutes. I'm sharing the screen. Just give me a minute, please. Give me 1 minute. I'm just sharing my screen, waiting for others on camera. Okay. So yesterday we're talking about waiting for others on camera, please. Do you see my screen share, sir?
No, KD.
Not yet, KD.
No. No?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now we can.
Yeah. Now we can.
Thank you. Just a second. Yes. Okay, sir. Nande, then we have got one. We talked. We were last yesterday's conversation. We're talking about so-called
Block.
blog, photos, videos, and everything. The other one is a page blob. When I say page blobs will use mainly the VHD files. Yesterday, I was supposed to show you one SQL Server database backup, sir. Not only SQL Server, somebody can put an Oracle backup or DB2 or anything. But anyway, SQL Server is there in my system, local system. So if you're okay, I will show you whether we can put a SQL Server backup there or not. Sir, whatever demo I'm showing now, please completely ignore it. Just watch it. Got it, sir? Just ignore it. You know why, how I am doing, for what purpose, how. So it's not the point. What is point is that in future, as an Azure admin, you, me, or we all have to support the database teams, application teams, every team, if they are storing any files in our blobs. That purpose I'm showing this. Okay, so statutory warning, disclaimer, whatever technical, yeah, don't try this at home. That's because this is not our area and this is SQL Server area. Done. So I already have a SQL Server stuff. If you want me to show Oracle, so KD, why are you can show Oracle also, right? So unfortunately, Oracle doesn't support backups into Azure cloud. You know it. Oracle has got their own cloud. So obviously they'll encourage their customers to go to Oracle Cloud Platform, OCP. Why will they ask us to put it into SQL? So Microsoft is doing for SQL Server. SQL Server is a Microsoft product. So they're putting in Azure. And AWS, Amazon doesn't have any databases in the market except RDS. So they'll use their own storage. So every company is a monopoly. So now what I will do, I'll connect to one of the SQL servers. Just bear with me. Okay. So I'm connected. I have some databases here, right? Some database. I will take a backup of this one. Right-click database backup. So normally earlier people used to take backups to disk and tape. Recently, Microsoft launched an option to take backup to URL. URL means cloud. Okay. The moment I do that and click on add, it will ask me, hey, provide the container name where you want me to take the backup. Got it, sir? So obviously it's a new container. My bandwidth, right? You lost audio. Okay, I'll wait. Is it better now?
Yeah, okay.
So sir, now it's asking for a container, a new container. Of course, I can provide a new container, and the moment I click on new container, it'll ask me to sign into cloud account. Database guys will easily understand what I'm trying to do, but for you, sir, just for your information. Okay, so I will pause the screen share for a second. There is a reason why. The moment I click on sign in, it'll ask me to log in with a username and password. Just give me 1 second. See your Azure portal username and password that you have, right? Same thing. I'm signing in. I am signing in. Bear with me, sir.
Will the credentials, I mean, Azure portal will ask in the on-prem database server as well?
So just give me 1 minute, sir.
Yeah,
just,
sure.
just give me 1 minute. It is asking for my phone. Yes. It gave me an OTP. So I'm supplying the OTP. Just a minute. Yeah. Sir, can you see now? I added it, and it's asking me to select the storage account. STD, standard storage account yesterday that I created, right? In that, it is asking which container. So I don't have any backups container. So let me quickly go to portal, go to storage account. Let me put KD storage. Here is my storage account, and then I will go to containers and create a new container called SQL Backups. Is that okay for everyone? SQL Backup is the container. I gave it. Now go back. Maybe you can refresh. Select it. 1 minute. It's not coming up. Okay, then I may have to cancel it and click on again, container again. Is asking me to sign in again. I signed in, sir. Okay, subscription selected. I'm using my storage account. Now you are seeing container called SQL Backups. Click on create credential. I'll tell you what is this data, sir. Click OK. Click OK. Now backup will happen. Okay, sir. I'm taking a backup. May I? So see now, see, because it's Microsoft product, that is Microsoft product, sir. Both are integrated. They have given an option to take a backup like this too. So because the reason why I'm telling this is nowadays it has become very, very common for all the database guys, especially SQL Server, because they are Microsoft product, DBS, that backups are going to cloud, especially to Azure storage account. Now, I've taken this backup, right, everyone? Now, 1 minute, sir. Just wait. Go to go to your SQL Backups folder. Now you will see a file. By default, it puts in the hot tire. And then by default, it is what, Bob? Blob?
Blob.
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 The blob. By default, it's a blob. That means what's the condition, sir? For blob? You know the condition?
For streaming purpose.
Now, wait, what do you think is the block size here? Let's see.
4 MB.
4
MB. Okay, let's go to properties. Let's go to properties of the file. What is a block size? No, it's not available. What is a block size is not available here, sir. Where can we check the block size, do you think? Because of properties is one option. You can definitely look at it. In properties, there are other tabs also. I'm going into each and every tab. This is different, sir. I'll talk about this later. So, what's a block? What do you think is a block size of this one? No information. So, default block size 4 MB default, because you didn't specify anything. So, first of all, I don't see that property itself. How do we identify? There's a command for it with which you can find out, sir. It's okay. Do you see this here? Anytime you can change tire from anything to anything. We talked about this one. Any time a file can be moved from one tire to another. But you know conditions, right? That's 30 days.
Yeah.
30 days, 180 days. So that's the only condition. Done.
Why we don't have hot option here?
Because you selected hot inferred. Because I gave a small task to all of you. What is hot inferred? We will talk on that one. So that's also, I mean, I think you saw how to keep files there. Now 1 minute. So there's one more way. This is one way of taking backup, right? SQL Server Backup, database backup to cloud. So there is one more way. I mean, don't worry about this, but just want to show you. Normally, we see DBS doing this also, this style also. Again, no worry, just leave it, sir. I will do that. You just watch the demo. One minute. So every storage account has a password. Every storage account has a password. If you want to know that, if you open the storage account, sir, any storage account, on the left-hand side, you will see access keys. Access keys. If you click on access keys, see, there are two keys by default. This is your storage account name. This is your storage account name. Okay. And this is the password, sir. Not password. They don't call it password. They call it key. That's it. Okay. I copied. That's how the key looks like. There's one more key if you want. This is how your second key looks like. Okay. Two keys are there. Now you can use any of the keys, like a lock having two keys. But both keys are not same. Got it? A lock opens with two keys and both keys are different. That's how you should look at it. Okay, done. Any of the keys you can use, sir. So I will use. So by the way, remember, if anybody has this key, right, they can do anything with the. They can do anything with the storage account. This is a very dangerous key. Should be very protective. Don't share with anyone. If anybody asks, also never share. Okay, done. So this is the storage account name, sir. Okay, and the password that you have, right, or so-called key, you can copy. So don't worry what I'm doing, just ignore it. And I created one credential. Okay. Now I will take a backup. So graphically, I showed you backup, right? We can also take backup through command. To URL equal to, and then path of the URLs. If you go to storage account, go to containers, go inside your SQL backups, go to properties. This is the path of your container. Copy the path. So I'm just telling, sir, graphically or command wise that, hey, take my backup and store there. So db1 underscore full backup. I'm taking full backup. That's it. With credential equal to whatever is the credential that you have taken. So this is one way of, in simple words, if I have to say, this is one way of taking backup. Another way of taking backup. One you can take through
Properties, right click and go with the backup option.
correct. That's one option. You can take backup this way also. This is another option. Caesar, backup command successful at the bottom. Yes. 1 minute, sir. Now go back. Go back to Azure portal. Go back to your container, SQL backups. Tell me the difference between that and this. Backup size is same only, but one is a blob. The other one is a page blob.
Page blob.
So don't worry about that, sir. Don't worry. See, Microsoft SQL Server. I'm just showing you. Yesterday only I told what, sir? Page blobs must be virtual machine files, VHD files, all that nonsense I said. Correct? Correct, sir? Do you agree with me? Yesterday only I said that. Hey, normally page blobs are used for virtual machine files and all that. So I'm withdrawing my statement now.
VHD files.
VHD files. I said that. So I'm withdrawing my statement now. See, now there's a page blob with a backup files, a BAK. So page blobs need not be virtual machine files only. Even Rafi, if you're uploading a video, sir, you can upload a video also as a page blob. It's your choice. But only condition is what? Your page blob should be 512 bytes aligned. 512. If it is 512 bytes aligned, no problem. So there is no hard code rule that page blobs must be. Yeah, of course, sir. Page blobs are very good for VHD files. You know, I know, we all know. Page blobs are very good for VHD files. Absolutely good, without a second thought. But what I am saying now is, along with page blobs, you can use page blobs normal files also. Page blob gives you how much storage, sir? 8 TB capacity.
50.
Blob still gives you only 4.7 TB. This is 8 TB. So there are advantages if you want to use page blob. That's all, sir. See, I'm just showing you SQL Server itself, two styles of taking backup. One is going as a blob, another is going as a page blob. Just giving you a hint, a clue. That's it. So page blobs need not be VHD files. Page blobs can be normal files also. So 1 minute. You as an Azure admin, in future, if you see SQL Server Backup, SQL Server database, by the way, sir, in the market, there are so many databases, any backup you see for that matter. Okay. Just watch the type of blob. Maximum what we see, blob or page blob. That's it. Whether it is blob or page blob, we don't care, sir. We support their backups. Sir, surface level, what is a blob? What is a page blob? What is an append blob? I'll explain. I am done, sir. Surface level.
So one quick query, KD. Any backups that we are taking, how do we know that they are 512 aligned backups?
Actually, that depends on the database technology. If you ask me SQL Server backups, they are 100% 512 byte aligned. Oracle, I need to check. Because depending on the database technology, Veera, then we will come to know. Maybe the documentation of that database technology, if we see, we will come to know.
No, in fact, any backup, not database. Any, be it media, be it photo, be it database, anything.
How do we verify? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is one answer for this one, but it's not the direct way. If you go to the file properties, we can do the files, we can see the files, but it's not a direct approach. So if you want a perfect answer, I may have to check and get back on this one. But the answer that I have as of now is, look at the file size, divide by 512. If you have a reminder, it is not 512 aligned. I mean, in simple maths, If it is not, there are other ways of checking, but I have to get back to you with the answer. Everyone, I hope you heard the answer, sir. Check the file size, divide by 512 bytes. By the way, file size convert into bytes. Then divide by 512. If you have any reminder, it is not 512 byte aligned. Yesterday, when we were uploading a page blob, right, sir, you saw that. Let me go to videos, not videos. Okay, VHD files, VHD files. I'll go to VHD folder and I'll upload a file now, video file. 1 minute, sir. I'll go to C:videos. Let me go to pick one video. And if I convert that as a page blob, look at this, please. The current file size is 33. That's it, sir. Divided by 512. And of course, we have 0.62 reminder. So, I mean, it's not exact multiple.
I think 1024 KD.
Oh, sorry, sir.
1024. We need to divide it to 1024.
No, it's already in bytes. This number, right? 3317327998, you're saying that's already in bytes. It's a 300 MB file, sir. It's already converted into bytes. So if you divide by 512, I'm getting 0.62 reminder. So, I mean, at least 0.62 must not be there. It's an exactly divisible number. It's a 512 array. Okay, done, sir. So, I don't have it. So I have nothing else. And there are some topics I really want to talk about. How to do, how to convert a file from one tier to another. I will show a small demo on it. And how to configure retention policy, meaning whatever says, you're taking backups and keeping in cloud continuously, right? All backups will come to cloud. Database guys are dumping, somebody is storing pictures, videos, documents, everything and coming and storing in your cloud storage. And it's cloud storage is our responsibility. So cleaning up automatically, meaning, sir, if company has 10 years policy, keep 10 years policy. If company has 5 years policy, keep 5 years policy. So how many years policy, you'll set that much policy. So, but the point is how to set that. We will talk about that. But first time, we are almost done with the surface level discussion. Any questions on, so just look at it one more time. We discussed about storage accounts first. Storage accounts 5 petabyte limit. One storage account in one you can create how many storage accounts in one subscription? Maximum. These numbers you have to mark up 250. 250 in one subscription. 250 storage accounts you can create maximum. One storage account size max is 5 petabytes, 5 PB. Okay, sir? Done. After that, why do you create storage accounts? We create storage accounts to create different types of storage objects in SQL Server, say in the Azure. So different types of storage objects are
disk,
file, queue, table, blobs. Sorry, the containers. Okay, file, queue, table, containers or blobs you can call.
Blobs.
So disks are managed and unmanaged, two categories. Microsoft manages it, you manage it. One of that.
Yes.
Am I right, sir? Clear? And then table is nothing but one database type in the cloud. Mostly we don't use tables. We will create table and give it to application teams. If they want to store data in the tables, they can. Table is a database in the cloud. Better than table, one new product has come, which is called as Azure.
Cosmos DB.
Please, sir. So these names you have to know, sir. What is the next product coming up? You have to be very clear. So better than table, there is something called Azure Cosmos DB that has come up in the cloud, which is available in the market. People are truly appreciating it. Sir, DynamoDB is what AWS calls it. AWS also has same product, DynamoDB, but we have Cosmos. Got it? And then the table is out. Table is kind of, old one. Cosmos DB is the best one. Okay. Queues are mainly for messaging system in the cloud. It's a messaging system in the cloud. You create a queue and give it to the application team. Application team will use queues for messaging purpose. That's done, sir. Then next one is files. Files are nothing but file share in the cloud. You can copy whatever content you want in the file share and give access to everyone. People can use the file shares for sharing something with their team members or anywhere. Media, software, files, documents, your choice, whatever you want to store in a file share. File share max limit, 5 terabyte, 5 TB. If you want 100 TB file shares are also possible, sir, but you need to enable one setting, enable large shares. In the file share, there's a small setting, enable large shares, it can go up to 100 TB. Okay, done. So file shares completed. And last but not the least, now it is blobs we are talking about. In blobs, again, we have three categories. One is a block blob, other one is a page blob. Now last one is append blob. So let's close the session after finishing append blob today. So with this is the overall simplified discussion about storage. Max to max in interviews, these questions only are coming, but interviews sometimes are getting trickier. But let's talk about interview later. First, let's finish give me 1 minute, sir. Let's finish append blob. By the way, so append blobs are something like KD. Do we use append blobs? Answer is yes, we use. But is it let's go on. Just a minute. Just a minute. Note on the screen, sir. Append blobs. Done. So append blobs. So you can read it, self-explanatory, nothing much. So append blob is also max 4 MB block size. In block blob, it is 100 MB. Here also blocks only, same concept. Append blob max block sizes, maximum is 4 MB. Block blob 100 MB. Page blob is 512 byte aligned. So append blob is 4 MB. Okay, sir? Into 50,000 blocks. That means how much? Maximum one append blob will be max how much? Yes, Vijay. 195 GB.
197.
Close to 187. Sorry, 187. Close to 187 GB. Or close to 200 GB, roughly 200 GB. So now, same story, sir. Append blob purpose. If you read the first line, append blob is comprised of blocks, just like our block blob, and is optimized for append operations. Append means what, sir? You have something, you append to it, meaning you add to it. You have a file, so you're not disturbing this content, you're adding more content to it. So
overwriting something?
Not even that. I'll give an example. So what is the best way to, how do you best utilize block blobs? How do you best utilize block blobs? Photos, videos, streaming, right? Streaming. When you want to access the file, streaming purpose, mainly streaming purpose. Access the video, access the photo, access the document, streaming purpose. Stream it, use it, stream it, load it. Huh? So that's for block blobs. Page blobs, read-write purpose. Meaning you are modifying the content, you are reading the content, you're like VHD files, hard disk images. You put something in C drive, you remove, you do a lot of stuff. So read-write operations is append blob. So now, is a page blob. Last one, sir, append operations is append blob. Append means I have a file. I am adding something to the file continuously. Sir, I'm not modifying the first, let's say I have 100 MB files. I am adding 2 MB to it. I am adding 3 MB to it, 4 MB to it, 5 MB. So I'm adding content to the file. Can you please tell me any example that comes to your mind when you say you have a file and you're adding something to the file continuously? Yes, Magesh.
Word document.
Even in Word document, right? You modify something, existing content you modify. So that means you're not just adding something to the file. So if there's a Word document, there's a condition that don't touch the first page, second page, third pages. Just keep adding content. Then your answer is correct.
Bank transactions.
Sorry, Nalin.
Bank transactions logs.
Superb, sir. Superb, sir. Bank transaction, we can keep it aside, but logs you said, right? Perfect, sir. Logs, meaning, sir, banks 10 transaction logs. You're doing one, you did one transaction, you did second transaction, third transaction, you're adding transactions. Okay. Let's leave bank transactions, sir. Let's say logs. Logs. Just use the word logs from what Nalin said. Logs. Sir, I'll give an example.
Also files backup, like any tape drive kind of every monthly or weekly will backup, right? This kind of keep
Because
on backup.
append blobs are not good for backups also.
KD, we can take the Windows logs backup.
Exactly,
That
event viewer, sir.
that it comes.
100%. So look at this. There is event viewer in Windows, sir. I'm sure some of you know this, some of you might not know this. In Windows, we have event viewer. Sir, go to EVENT VWR, event viewer. In event viewer, yeah. In event viewer, we have got Windows logs. Okay, sir. Application logs. Application log means application specific errors if there are any. As and when an error comes, right, sir, the log will be updated. So previous logs. So look at this. What is today's date? Sir, 11/23. Now time is 8:34, right? Some event occurred at 8:34. If you can look at this, I do have events of even 2022 August month. Old logs. Am I modifying them? No. They will stay there, sir. And the latest logs will always be added to this. This is a perfect file for keeping in the cloud if you want to. Or keep a log in the cloud, sir. You keep adding application guys, developers do this, sir. Keep logs in the cloud and keep adding messages to that, adding logs to that. So logs are a best place to store append blobs, in append blobs.
So
Logs are the best ones. Yes.
For NOC teams as well, like they will keep on
It
monitoring.
can be NOC team, it can be SOC team, network operations team, security operations team, or maybe Windows team, a Unix team, network team, storage team, backup team, database team, anybody, sir, anyone, any technical people can use append blobs for storing their logs. Logs are the best place to store append blobs.
Logs and also reports kind of like
Reports can be stored.
managers. I mean,
But again, sir, no report must be modified. You're adding something to the report constantly. Reports can be done. Agreed.
okay.
Only condition is don't touch the initial data. Whatever you keep appending, sir, keep adding, you put anything there is fine. Word document. I mean, Magesh, I'm so sorry, sir. I did not deny your sentence of Word document. 100% good example. Word document with a condition, sir. Don't modify the previous content. Keep adding content to the Word document. Then okay. Then your example is also 200% apt.
it is like basically like a notebook where we enter in pen in first page. We can't edit it, so we have to edit the second page.
I can't say no to what you said. Absolutely. So now, one more thing, please. So few things, sir. When you modify an append blob, right? Add it to the end of the blob by append blob operation. So meaning when you're modifying it, never gets sir, KD, can't I put a video as an append blob? I mean, sir, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. KD, what nonsense are you talking? Sir, I'm saying you can store anything you want. I'm just saying what is the best way of using them. So see, now look at this. Let's go to videos. I'll upload a video again, one more video. So I'll use this video. So for example, advanced. So why can't I upload a video with an append blob? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, sir. And max block size you will see is 4 MB. And lower sizes are also available. Yes, I can. Look at this one. So I'm uploading it now. Append blob. Yes, you can. Nobody will stop you from doing it. But sir, it's not the ideal case of storing a video in append blob. Not a good thing. If you want to store, you can store, but not a good thing. Is it okay? Am I making sense? Any questions? So tomorrow I have a small ambiguity, a doubt of class. Tell you why. I may have to go to office little early today, tomorrow. So even yesterday, yesterday I was in office. Today I did not. Today I'm not going, but tomorrow I may have to. So just a heads up. Don't join the
It's a
class.
US holiday also tomorrow and Friday, Thanksgiving Day.
Correct. So what I'm saying is tomorrow, before today evening, if I don't put any message, tomorrow's class is not there. Don't join the class without any message of mine because I don't want you to wait. Already you're doing waiting every day for 15-20 minutes. I really regret for that. But soon I'll bring back discipline. not for you, for me. So that's because the other class sometimes get extended, so nothing more than that. But anyways, just on a heads up note, till you see a message that tomorrow class is there in the group, no, don't come to class tomorrow. Only for tomorrow's. Right? I'll confirm you. If you see tomorrow class is there, please join. Okay, done. Sir, before we wrap up, any questions on the Append Blog, please? And you want to read something content here? So already same things the same. Whatever is there is there. So now, couple of topics we did not touch. So what is leasing? Leasing in stock cloud. How do we change the tires? That topic we have to cover. And then what is optimistic and pessimistic locking? Locking concepts are also there. What is version control? What is a snapshot? There are some interconnected topics in storage. So if we are fundamentally good, sir, we will cover them. That's it. Okay, I know what you're waiting for, the lab tracker. I'm also desperately waiting for lab tracker to be updated. I'm so sorry it got stuck this week, but I will ensure that our labs go on track. So what's the point in just listening to the class and signing out? It would not give the result that we are looking for. Thank God we are still in the initial topics only. Just wait for me to put that there. And Kirti, next to you, is it Elsa and Anna? I can't see that. Kirti, next to you.
Sorry?
Next to you, there is a post sticker. Is it Elsa and Anna? Can't see it.
No, it just
Just next to the tree. What is that?
it's a tribe lady.
Can you just turn the camera towards that small sticker that you have?
This one you talking about?
Oh, okay. Understood. Okay then. Yes, sir. Then I think any questions on Append Blog, sir? Anything? One minute. Sir. You didn't read all the points then. You didn't read all the points. So in block blobs, you can see the block IDs. We can find out the block IDs. In Append Blobs, it completely hides the block IDs. It's not exposed. Even with PowerShell or any commands, you can't see the block IDs. Not visible, not exposed. And sir, updating or deleting existing blocks is not supported. You can't touch the initial block. See, for example, if I'm uploading a video now, right, sir, you can upload as an Append Blog, but whatever you uploaded, right, that you can't delete. You can't modify it, you can't delete it. Meaning, when you can't modify the file, I'm saying. Content you can't delete. File I can delete, sir. File I can delete. Content in that place, whatever content you have kept right in the block, you can't touch it. You can't modify it, nor you can't delete it. File you can delete. So be careful with Append Blobs. Append Blobs are very good for logs only. Lock it, seal it, fix it. This is a sentence. Don't use Append Blobs for anything else. Waste of storage. Not well optimized. Okay, sir. With that, any questions for today? So almost, sir, one round of storage is finished. Second round of advanced topics are pending. If this practice is done, then we can go forward and start doing it. Sir, will not go forward until your labs are finished. I know. So just give me a day or two max. We'll be on track. With that, all videos are uploaded, sir. This 4 weeks.
Get a small help if I can get
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. So there you go. Oh, the other link, right? Okay, I did not share with you all. I'll do session. So almost done. Just bear with me for this last 4, not finished yet, but you will see them in the link in a moment. I'll share the link, Mahesh. I'll put it in our group.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, done, sir. Then I think we will wrap up for today. Let's reconnect.
KD, I was unable to access the documents actually. The permissions, I think it's asking.
I did not release the documents yet, sir. I will do it. I didn't release the documents.
Sure.
Okay, done then. So thank you, everyone. Talk to you maybe tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Signing off. Please wait for my message till I confirm. Friday again, class is normal only for tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you most or tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.